What's up, y'all? All right, I'm gonna turn this down just a little bit. I'm pretty low right there. All right, so I'm fairly on time. Y'all see the disclaimer. Y'all know the deal. It's not financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. I'm just some random ass dude on the internet who spends too much time behind a computer. Now that we got that out of the way, let's fade this music the rest of the way out like that. And let's get this off the screen here. And this loud ass music got my headphones. And what's up, y'all? Got new features and shit on the channel where my shit comes in and out and real nice and stuff now, huh? Pretty dope. Spent some time on that the other day on OBS Studio, just screwing around trying to figure it out. If you haven't done it yet, please go like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. Especially hit like because it helps our algorithm and help us get more people on here watching. What's up, Aaron? Yeah, the more people who watch, the more cool stuff we can do for people who are a little bit less off, right? How about the cool fade I fixed, man? I felt you know how cool I felt that I fixed up that little fade thing that just happened, dude. I felt like a genius at something stupid that all like 8-year-olds who do streams can do. All right, so let's start by people who are in here now. We may have some new people in here tonight, which is dope. I like seeing new faces, man. So we got 17 people on. If in case somebody's ever been here before, we never have a whole lot of people on, and I'm cool with that. I don't ever want it to be some big massive stream. I don't ever think it will be in general, but I never want it to be too big. I kind of like the small atmosphere. It's more personal. I pretty much know everybody in the chat here, which is dope. What's up, Undertoes? He's new. Glad to see you. Frank Ali, what's up? What's up, Ali? And his nice ass streaming setup that he's got. Nick, what's up? Nomad, what's up, my guy? Mullet, renowned. Mullet, renowned. Aaron, China Matt, renowned. China Matt. One of the most intelligent dudes you're ever going to run into, China Matt. Don't argue with me. China Matt is stupid smart. Stupid smart. Couldn't be happier to have him on board. Terry's on here. I know Beverly will be on here in a little bit. All right. What's up, Joe D? Glad to see you. All right. So, in case you don't know how we do it, forgive me, my asthma has been a son of a bitch lately. The southern humidity kind of gets to me in the summer a little bit as the older I get. So I keep having these odd deep breath moments. Nothing I can do about it. I don't like taking the inhaler. It gets me jittery. So it's 100% technical analysis only on this channel. I don't do any hopium. I don't do any news. I don't do any fractals. I don't do any wishing. What's up, Acre? Tandem waffle making and eating. Let's go. It's all 100% data and chart based. Why do I do that? Well, 100% honestly, data is the only thing that doesn't lie to us. In a world of math, which is what charting is, which is what technical analysis is, in a world of math, numbers do not lie. Okay, until you start talking about quantum physics and quantum calculations and stuff like that, which are infinitely variable. That's not what charting is. Charting is basic math and basic geometry, okay? This is stuff you learned in middle school. You just have to apply it to the real world. This is one of those times when you're actually going to have to apply the stuff you learned in middle school, all right? It's not that complicated. It's basic math and basic geometry, all right? Anybody with a calculator on their phone can do this stuff relatively easy. So I don't trust people. I don't invest in people. I don't invest in whom I think runs the business. If they have a cool business plan, that's great. I invest in the chart. I want to see what the chart says because that's what the investors are doing, and buyers and sellers run the joint. Also, you may not know it, but about 90% of all trades that are done via software trades. They're bots. I know that may sound like a conspiracy theory or whatever. It's not. It's actually forward knowledge, and it's not only easily available knowledge, but you can do the same thing. You can rent bots and have a bot running for yourself, just like I do. Other people are doing bots on here too. You could be a part of that. Do the bots make a killing? Absolutely, they do. Especially the ones who have the most money, who can afford the nicest software, who can afford the best internet, who are the closest to the data centers. They get the best. They get the best bids first. This is public knowledge, and it's encouraged. Okay, bot trading is encouraged. We cannot beat those bots because our brains don't move fast enough. Okay, we're not physically capable. But what we can do is we can use that data that we get from the bots, and we can roll that over and use the same thing that they do to make money for ourselves. Yes, we'll be last in line, but the person in line last here is still making great money. And don't tell me that that's not possible, because I could roll this camera around over here and show you where I'm at, how I'm doing, and tell you that it's very much possible. All you have to do is commit and try. All right. So let's get into it. I have by the way, we drink. This is an adult stream. If you can't handle some language that's inappropriate for kids and can't handle egregious liquor usage, I'm afraid I can't help you, we say in the South. Afraid I can't help you. Doesn't really matter what you drink so long as you're drinking something, okay? That's good. Tonight I've got the Evan Williams back out. I mixed it with a little Powerade. Why do I do that? Because it's twofold. Number one, it tastes good. And number two, I hydrate while I get drunk. It's the best of both worlds. Less hangover that way. Okay, because I'm old. All right, so as you see the thumbnail tonight, it said get your head out of the clouds and hit the charts, okay? We're going to concentrate on the Ichimoku cloud tonight. And the reason we're going to concentrate on the Ichimoku cloud tonight is because a lot of stuff is moving sideways. And what happens is people tend to fall into a false sense of reality that things are going to go or not go or come down or they're going to shoot up. And you get into this fumbled state of, should I buy it? Should I not buy it? What am I doing? What should I do? Well, it's not really that complicated. We can eliminate a lot of factors with the Ichimoku cloud. The Ichimoku cloud is simple. I'm going to give a quick rundown of how it works, and we're going to go through it, and I'm going to show you, and try to hammer it out with you here. Real quick, let's answer some questions before I get started here. All right, so all right, the T-ball coach said my son from last week. What's up, man? Nice. What's your thought on sushi hitting $6? Deo says we can look at sushi. Let me write this stuff down. If you don't know, I write everything down that we do here. I keep notes of everything I do. So not only these videos archived, you can go to the list and watch every video that we made here. But you can see what I've said, what I haven't said. You can go back and call me on my wrongs and call me on my rights. But you have the same ability to look at that as I do. I'm going to go ahead and tell you there's more rights than there are wrongs. And that's not bragging. That's just me telling you the data before you go look at it, okay? Knock yourself out. The proof is in the pudding. I don't delete any videos. They're all there. The only ones that have been removed are the ones that got copyright claimed on YouTube by someone who called me a scammer. I don't know who it was. And one other video that got taken down because of legal reasons, okay? Nothing I could do about that. But the video didn't have that much data in it anyway. It was probably the worst one to want to take down. I was super drunk that night and had fun. Whatever. So we'll look at sushi for sure. Audio and myth, absolutely. I want to look at One Harmony because of the example that I'm going to use tonight. Of course, we'll do strong block. God, my English is awful. Strong block. We'll do. What's awful is I do better in Russian and in Chinese than I do English, which isn't that awful? And Spanish. We all speak a little job site Spanish. I'm looking quite peckish. Bro, don't, okay? Drizzy's stupid. Oh, TVK, because Drizzy mentioned it. All right, so we'll do those for sure. Write everything down. Write down what you're doing so you keep track of what you're doing. If you don't want to write it down, make a chart note. So, rules of the chart. So Ichimoku Cloud is designed with something in mind, and it's to help keep us out of Gala. Got you, sorry. It's designed to help keep us out of sideways trades and to be profitable while we're still trading, okay? So let's start with the basics of the cloud and work forward, all right? So I'm going to eliminate some of this stuff off the chart because it looks like messy right now. When you look at it, you go, gosh, that's a mess. I don't understand it. I don't get it. So we'll start with taking everything off except 2 lines. All right, so just like normal, you have your candles like you would on any other chart, right? No big deal. This works in log or linear, doesn't really matter, but I prefer log mode most of the time. If you're looking at smaller segments of the chart, you can use linear, that's fine. Won't hurt anything. The difference won't be that much different. But the farther back you scroll and the bigger the chart you look at, linear is going to work way worse than log mode will. So there's our regular candles, all right? The first thing we're going to add to this is our baseline and our conversion line, all right? The first two factors are our baseline and our conversion line. All right, baseline is red. I make mine red. You can change the color if you want. Doesn't matter what the baseline is measured on. Just know that it's the baseline, okay? The second line is the blue line. That's the conversion line. Doesn't matter why it's called that. It only matters what it does, all right? Our first buy signal will be the conversion line over top of the baseline, all right? So that would be, in this sense, because I'm using blue and red, our baseline is red and our conversion line is blue. We want our conversion line over top of the baseline. That is number 1, conversion over baseline. Oh. Fair enough. And what do we have? Right here we have our conversion line over our baseline. So one could readily say that in that sense we have a check. That thing is huge. Let's make it a little smaller there. All right. I have a check there for that one. All right, that's going to be our first quick thing that we can look at for buy or sell on the cloud, all right? Do we have the conversion line over the baseline? In this one we do, all right? Second thing we're going to look for. Excuse me. All right, what we'll do is price over the cloud. All right, well, we don't even have the cloud up there yet, so we can't see if the price is over the cloud or not, do we? All right, so let's explain what that is. I'll put those, I'll take off the conversion and base because we already talked about those. And here is our cloud. What is the cloud? Well, the cloud is the space between the conversion and the baseline moved forward 27 spots. All right, 27 clicks forward is the cloud gap between the conversion line and the baseline. Now I'm going to take the candles off here so you can see a little better. Conversion and baseline. You see there? This gap right here looks just like this, doesn't it? Got that? The cloud is nothing more than the gap in between the baseline and conversion moved forward. Simple. All right, as we just noted, is the price over the cloud? Most definitely is not. The price is under the cloud. So we're going to put an X beside that. We didn't get our price over the cloud, so that's a no-go. That's a no-go. Move this up here a little bit where we can see it a little better. That's way too large. All right. Step number 3. There's 4 steps here. Number 3 is the lag line over the cloud. What is the lag line? We don't even have it up here yet, do we? I don't see a lag line. Well, let me explain the lag line to you. Again, I'm going to take the candles away here. And we'll take the cloud away because we already know we're not over it, right? Fair enough. Here is the lag line, or called the lagging span. The lagging span is the candles in a line form instead of candles, in a line, moved back 27 spaces. Remember, the cloud was moved forward 27 spaces. Well, this lag line is moved back 27 spaces. Doesn't even matter whether or not you know what that means. It just need to know that it's back 27 spaces, okay? Lag line over the cloud. Do we have that? Let's put our cloud back up there. Guess what, folks? Nope. The lag line is way down here. They would have to go all the way back up here. All right? That gets an X. Oh, these symbols are so large, they shouldn't be. All right, number 4, the last stipulation. Let's take the lag line back off. Last and final stipulation here. Let me move these up. We got room. I misunderestimated my size of the chart here to get you good and zoomed in where you can see well. All right, number 4 is the last cloud green. Godly. Last cloud green. All right, so as you see, this shading in here is pink or red. Is it green at the end? Nope, it's red. So, we're going to have yet another X. We only have 1 of 4 check marks. We do not have a green cloud. Let's put this all together now. We do not have a green cloud. Our lag line is way under the cloud. Our price is way under the cloud. The conversion is over the baseline. Unless you have all 4 of your factors on the cloud, it's a no-go. Make sense? If you don't get all 4 factors, you don't take it. Now, yes, what that's going to do for the cloud is it's going to limit your buys. It's also going to limit your sales. But the beauty of the cloud is it keeps you from getting in things that are sideways. You would be stuck in this if you bought this in May. It's done nothing but go sideways since then, which sucks. You think you're making money, but the very next day it goes away. Then you think you're taking a loss, and then the very next day it goes up. Over and over and over and over and over again, okay? That's extremely frustrating. You're not making any money. You're just watching your assets jog sideways. And that's no fun, okay? That sucks. No one wants to deal with that, and I get it. So what the cloud does, it helps eliminate what may be sideways, all right? It helps eliminate what may be sideways. A couple quick rules here. Okay, so exactly what Beverly just said. All 4 or no go. All right? A couple of quick tips. So because the cloud limits what we do, it kind of gets frustrating and takes away some of your profits. It takes a little bit off the bottom and a little bit off the top each time. I'm going to answer questions in about 10 minutes. So if y'all keep asking them, that'd be great, and I'll scroll through every one of them, okay? I'll answer every single question. There are a couple things you can do to get a little bit earlier buy and a little bit earlier sale. What I just told you about the conversion in the baseline is going to be your first, okay, I see it. Again, we have our blue over our red. Our conversion is over our base, so that's our only positive. So that will be the first little hint that we may start moving up. However, back here, you see the same thing happen. The conversion was over the base and it failed. The conversion was over the base and it failed. You know, that happens a lot, so you can't ever bank on just one. All right? The next little tip. When we see the lag line, which is this black line right here, you see that? Let's take everything else off so I can get you a good visual here. All right. When this lag line runs into the candles right here, that's usually a signal for reversal. Whether it be up or down, it would be a signal for reversal. And if I was to scroll out a little bit here, you would see this chart is way down. Okay? This running into the candles would be a hint at reversal. So now we would have two things, all right? We got that conversion over the baseline, which is a yes. When the lag line starts to hit the candles, it's giving you a hint. Hey man, maybe it's time. Maybe it's time to look at possibly thinking about finding a buy here, okay? It's like a hint. Next, if anyone's confused about this, this video will be here to watch forever afterwards, okay? Let's put everything back on here. Oh. All right. The next little hint. Once you see the cloud get really, really thick and fat like this, it doesn't last for too long. This cloud will usually narrow back up like it did right here in the corner and start to make plans for reversal. Even here, the cloud got nice and thick, and look, it narrowed back up. Nice and thick and narrowed back up and reversed, okay? When you see the cloud very thick, be looking for it to thin out a little bit, which could mean a sign of reversal. Another little hint for you. People often ask me, what about when the price is inside the cloud? Nope. As this rule right here says, price over the cloud, not inside. This price can go in the cloud and just sit here and flirt and go sideways and do nothing. And that would suck. All right? Again, you're stuck in a sideways trade. Well, what's the disadvantages of being stuck in a sideways trade? Okay, the disadvantages are you lose your liquidity because you can't move money around because you're stuck in something going sideways. Sure, one day you're up, but the next day you're down. It's super frustrating. You get irritated and you don't like it. The next problem is, you start thinking, well, it looks like it might hit the cloud. It looks like it might break through the cloud. It looks like it might stay in the cloud. You get indecisive on your own. It makes you start thinking that oh man, I'm thinking too much. Yes, at that point you're overthinking it. Just follow the rules. Make these rules and stick to them, okay? Don't break from your strategy. Maintain your strategy and follow it. The TA works good enough to make a strategy and stick to it, all right? There's no sense in going and breaking the rules for emotions. Never have emotions, rule number one. No emotions, all right? So let's answer some questions real fast. All right. What's up, Rug? My man, Rug. Drink to that. Just for being in here. When you see Rug, you drink. My man's a busy guy. He sells hockey equipment. It's hot as shit outside. My man's selling hockey equipment. Now, that's a hustle. All right? That man's hustling. He's selling hockey equipment in the summer. That was for you, Rug. Let's go. All right. I actually had to watch the cloud instructional vid before using the panel. Nice, Aaron. Sweet. What's up, Danny Carney, the Node Master? What's up, Matt? Andrew, Crypto Boss Andrew. He says, Jiju. Look at Jiju. And we shall, brother. What time frames do you use on this and why? Okay. Undertows asked me what time frame. Typically the daily. I try not to trade anything less than 4 hour. Unless I'm doing swing trading on the very, very, very low time frames. I'll look for an early buy sometimes with the 4 hour cloud to kind of confirm myself and say, okay, I got a 4 hour cloud buy. What's the daily look like? But I never do it. I never commit to a cloud move unless I see the cloud all four go on the cloud. All right. Anything else, you're kind of being greedy. I don't only use the cloud. I have many, many, many other strategies. But since we're talking about the cloud, 4 hour and up. I never go below that. All right. Everybody's different. If you want to apply a different strategy, please do. That's just me. Ashley Vanderveer, what's up? Vandermeer, I'm sorry. Hey, you're very welcome, Ashley. I'm glad to see you. How do you know when to close the event, even if offer? Excellent question. I'm glad you asked that. And we're going to look at a chart that looks exactly opposite of this. All right. We had all these X's, didn't we? All right. All these X's. That sucked. So let's look at a chart that looks better than that. Let's go to strong. Aha. Now look at there. What do we see? we have the lag line way over the cloud, check number one. We have a green cloud, check number two. The price is way over the cloud, check number three. And the conversion line is over the baseline, check number four. Bam. All right. That's what I'm talking about. That's what we like to see. Beautiful. You got all four check marks here on the strong. Now, when do we sell? All right. So remember what I said about the big gaps and the big spaces in the cloud, how they get really wide? Look, see how wide the space is in between the conversion line and the baseline right here? That typically doesn't last very long. It typically closes back up. All right, so hint number one is when that conversion line goes through the baseline again. Hint number two is when this lag line starts to run into the candles. Just like it did at the bottom, it can run into them at the top. If this lag line were to jog sideways like this and hit the candles, that's when I would sell. Got it? Now, again, this is only one strategy. My number one go-to is the 8 and the 21 EMA, but I'm trying to talk about those on this stream. I'm just doing the clouds so we get a better idea of what not to get into. Strong has been a great performer, and it has not been an asset that you should have got out of. If you want to try to swing at the top, that's fine. I managed to sell 304.5 and was able to swap into stables. And from there, I've waited on it to drop some more. And once it drops down some more, I'm going to swap back again and try to re-hit. I'm looking for 200. But I may not get 200, but I got a good feeling about 200. I mean, the baseline is at 212, so at least 210. You know, if I get to 210, that would be excellent. So we said the cloud sell signs would be the conversion crossing through the baseline, the lag line hitting the candles. If the price slips inside the cloud, I would also look to sell there. Okay, we've seen these before, where they come down here and ride the wall up. Okay, that's happened before too, which is totally plausible. That could happen, but I don't like to guess. All right. Now, people are going to say, well, that sucks because you're losing some profits. Again, that's what I said a minute ago. You're going to lose some off the top, and you're going to lose some off the bottom. But the cloud gives you guarantees, okay? It's more of a guarantee to make some profit. Maybe you don't hit a home run. But I've said this before on the stream too. Tony Gwynn was a Hall of Famer. Do you know how many times Tony Gwynn just hit a single or a double and got on base and didn't hit a home run? Almost every single time. All right. Everybody remembers Babe Ruth and the home runs. People forget about Tony Gwynn and how damn good of a hitter he was. Okay, he was willing to hit singles and doubles and be a Hall of Famer like that, and he made a great career. So, all right, more questions, y'all. Hey, ain't that right though, Frank? The more Aerotime guys. I should have wore the Bunny Money shirt. Look, that's great. Oh, that's what he said. The Bunny Money shirt. Yeah, I'll wear it next stream. I don't care. Isham, what's up? I know this is just a regular old Ichimoku cloud, Isham. Let's see. Did you end up buying that strong dip? I hope so. Renko with the 10 ATR, do I have to be on the 15-minute or can I change it to any time frame? I can choose support. Yeah, you can change it to any time frame you'd like. It works on low time frames best, so I like to go really low with it, but it's up to you. You can adjust it how you like. Cloud breakthroughs, yeah, that's what Drizzy said. Those are great. Selling Ice Cube to Eskimos. We're all got here making the grip. All right, Crypto Z says this is showing you when to buy. I'm late, my bad. I got some Wi-Fi now. When to buy and when to sell, Crypto Z. A strong indicator like the Ichimoku Cloud helps give you guarantees, or a better guarantee of some profit, and you're going to lose some off the top and off the bottom. So the candle would have had to close above or just breach it. Close, always close. Wicks happen. All right, we don't want to see candles just reach up here and touch the cloud. We want to see them break through. Like if you look close right here, this one tried to breach the cloud. See that? It stuck its head up there but didn't make it and popped back in. We always wait for closes. I never do anything without watching the candles close first. There's no reason to panic. That's not the reason that's not the way things work in crypto. You'll make plenty of percent. You don't have to panic and catch every single candle. Unlike Forex where you have to. Can you have a look at strong? Absolutely, we'll look at strong. We'll get a little closer to it. Which one do I recommend? If I'm swing trading Ali, it's going to be Renko. If I'm long-term trading, it'll be the Cloud. Myth and audio will do it. Goon Cloud is strong. I dig it. Don't mind any weird sentences. Might get my pocket letters listening. Oh, hell. Arrow Time. That we get. You know what? Some people like to take the Arrow Time name and run with it. But I mean, some of us were OGs and we were in that Arrow Time, and you can't take something away from me. Okay. You can't take something that wasn't yours to begin with. That was the group's. And as a group, we did things together. And as a group, the name stands. I don't like being, I told everybody on the Zoom before this, I have a problem with authority. Jim Beam, let's go. I have a problem with authority, and I don't like being told what to do. I'm a straight up kind of person, and I don't like being hoodooed or being shit on. You know what I mean? That's not cool with me. I don't like being big timed. So, that's kind of what happened back then. We don't fuck with them people anymore anyway. So, on to the next, right? All right, let's look at a couple charts here for the culture. And I'm a stirred drink guy, not a shaken drink guy. You know what I'm saying? I like them stirred, not shaken. I'm not that James Bond, okay? I'm an American. Let's see. Wow, epic words, Keith, and I happen to tune in now. Hey, what's up, MT Matt? I haven't seen you in a minute, man. What's up? He's one of the old school Arrow Time guys, all right? Hey, let's go. Let's go. I'm glad to see you. I want everybody in here on these streams, man. Matt was one of the old school guys, used to be in the Arrow Time group too before, all that imploded and everything else. Y'all can do some simple YouTube searches. The problem is you can't find those videos because they were deleted. I don't delete the shit. All my stuff's out there in the open. Love me or hate me, that's what's out there. Hey, we used to hang out with a group that fell, that imploded. I got big dogged. A lot of rumors were made up about me. Not cool. You don't got to do that. I'm a normal dude. Anybody can ask me about anything. I got made out to look like a real big asshole. I don't like my voice being taken from me. We're grown men. We can talk. But to this day, I've never got a chance to talk to that person about things, and I most likely never will. I'm probably an afterthought now. But that's not the way my brain works. I'm the kind of person that when you tell me I can't do something, that just pisses me off and makes me want to do it even more. When you tell me I can't make it in this, when you tell me that I can't succeed, when you tell me that my way isn't good enough, when you tell me that I don't do it right, that I don't work hard enough, that I can't make something out of something, I'm not going to give up until I figure it out, okay? That's just the way I am. Girlfriend realized that a while back. She's like, how come I gotta threaten your life to get you to do this? And I'm like, well, because you told me I couldn't do it. That kind of pissed me off. You know what I mean? So that's just the way I work. So, all right, let's look at strong here. We've been charting strong for a while because we've been in this since like $75. Been buying nodes and running strong nodes since around $75. This thing has trended great. It went all the way up to $300, like I said earlier, and I was able to cut it at 304.5, flip it, and ride it down. I'm waiting for low 200s here. And when we hit those low 200s, I'm going to try to rebuy and swing it back up again. My whole goal was to try to cut the cost of a node, or the cost of time of a node, down some from 10 days down to maybe, well, the goal was half. I don't think I'm going to hit the goal of twice the speed. I just don't think that's going to be possible. So, I was asked, do I think 270 can happen? And I thought no, but now here's this thing trying to poke its head up there and get moving again. I'm going to flip over to the Uniswap chart here, just so I can have a gander here. Yeah, I mean, this looks just, again, on the 4 hour, this is looking kind of sideways. So what I want to do is I'm going to jump back over here and I'm going to put the 4 hour on and let's do the cloud. All right, let's see if we can listen to what we had said a moment ago about the cloud and apply those rules. So here we go. We have, I can't scroll over no more. Oh, that sucks. There we go. The cloud is turning red. Right here. The cloud is turning red, so we've lost a check mark. Not only did the cloud turn red, is the conversion line over the baseline? It is not. Conversion line is below the baseline. Is the price over the cloud? Yes, it is. Is the lag line over the cloud? Yes, it is. Is the lag line hitting the candles? Another sign. So we've got 3 signs here. The cloud, the price went into the cloud temporarily. We got a red cloud over here. The conversion line is under the baseline, and the lag line is hitting the candles. So we have 4 negatives and 2 positives. I'm starting to get bearish confluence. Get that? So I'm getting more bearish signals than I'm getting bullish signals. This is how the cloud works. It gives you hints, okay? And I'm getting the hint of, hey, man, maybe you should chill out a little bit here. Maybe you should think about taking some profits. One of the rules are always take some profits if you're wondering. Should I take some profits? Well, the answer is yes. Always take some profits. But ain't nobody gonna hurt, and it's never going to hurt anybody to take profits, okay? Taking profits is always a good idea. Even if it's a little bit, $5, whatever. It's more money than you had. Not yet. I haven't looked at sushi. Let's see. I've got the super rare Aerotine shirt with it spelled wrong. Yo, do I have that one? I probably don't have that one. I got the original one, the original Bunny Money shirt. It's got Aerotine on it. Pump the jam. You stupid Frank. What Danny just said, I love pissing off my haters. It motivates me. The thing is, the haters won't usually go back and watch the videos because it takes too much time and people don't want to spend time being proven wrong. But it's out there, and you could easily go you could easily go watch the videos and see what we talk about here, and see the charts see the predictions that we, not I, made. What's up, Yvonne? Mrs. Node Master, okay? Mrs. Node Master, CRO, I got you. We're going to break down some more charts here in a minute. I love seeing the old people. Pascal, what's up, Pascal? I love seeing the old people in here that I haven't seen in a long time show back up. You know, every once in a while Rob jumps in, not that Rob, but the regular Rob. Every once in a while he jumps in. MT Matt showing up. You know, sometimes Peter O's on here. When I see Rug pop in. The old school dudes, man, that feels good because some of those guys straight up trash me. I have no idea why, but they trash me. I don't like that, but there's nothing I can do about it. I've kind of given up on worrying about it. So, you know, it'd just be cool to be able to talk to him, man. We made some good memories there, and I'd like to relive those good memories. I like to reminisce. Who doesn't like to reminisce a little bit, right? Okay, so we went over a strong 4 hour. Let's get out of this. We know what we see here. I'd like to see a higher high. We haven't made a higher high yet. We made a lower high and lower high and lower high. We started here, but it's still lower than this top. And it looks to me like this thing's just going to jog sideways because the cloud got so fat. The cloud's going to thin up. The lag line's going to get close, and we're going to get more and more and more of a bearish confluence. Other indicators are pretty high. But we're not talking about those right now. Absolutely mad it works for Forex. But I'm going to say that it works for Forex with a caveat. Okay, a lot of Forex stuff is low time frame. So if you want to use something else for low time frame, and then you want to use a cloud for high time frame, I think that's an excellent idea. Because Forex is a lot more sideways than crypto. Crypto moves crazy fast in comparison to Forex. Forex will just jog sideways for months and months and months and months. But the good news about this, there's a lot of money to be made in that because you can bounce back and forth and swing it. Okay, like most people who do Forex do that. They swing. Okay, you're going to buy, sell, buy, sell, buy, sell. Especially if you get on a good hand, you're going to keep doing that over and over again until it bites you, and then you'll stop and move on to something else. That's what Forex is good for. The problem wasn't us, it was our so-called leader. But we're all connected. It's for a reason. I would agree, Matt. I would agree, man. Everything happens for a reason. Have zero regrets. Zero regrets. Because if I had never got there, I would have never met some of the people that I know now personally. I'd have never met some of these people I've known them personally like we do now, and would have never made these connections. And I'd have never met Danny, who got us in on nodes, and I'd have never met other guys who got us in on 3 commas, like Kevin and Corey. I'd have never met guys who got us in on bots, like Steven. I'd have never met any of these people, okay? Mr. Fib don't hang out with us much anymore, but, he kind of got us in on DeFi. I lost a lot of money in DeFi, but I made some money there for a while too, okay? So it wasn't all bad. And I knocked DeFi pretty hard, but people make money in DeFi, and that's cool with me too. Hey, it's all part of the game, right? So, Yvonne said she had jet lag. We'll be back on in a little bit, Yvonne. Let's see. Let's get people been hating on the channel or what? Oh, absolutely, Z. I got threatened with lawsuits and everything else, so it's all good. Like I said, but I never QKC. I got you and TNT. QKC, the original king shitter, and TNT. I never really want to be super big. That's not my goal. I want to help people, and we're going to do something real big at the end of August. Real big at the end of August. I'm trying to change lives on this channel. Okay, I'm trying to change lives. We're going to do something real big at the end of August. And I haven't announced that yet. I haven't even talked to the guys about it. Okay? I haven't even talked to the guys about it. But we're going to do something awesome. I got big plans, okay? Put it that way. All right, so let's move on down to these charts that everyone asked for. And I've got about 12 of them here. All right, so let's start. I think the first one that mentioned was sushi. And we'll do... Sometimes people ask me which pairs to use. If you're getting down on the low time frames, I like Tether. For the regular dailies, I like USD. And when I want to see if something's decoupling from Bitcoin, I like a Bitcoin chart, right? So I'm just going to use regular old USD right now. I lean toward Binance charts because they have the most consistent data. All right, on the cloud, Sushi's an absolute... Not an absolute no, but a pretty hard no. Our lag is not in the candles yet. It's close, but not there yet. Our conversion is rolling over toward the base. Cloud's red. There's no go at all on this one as far as that go. Cloud is over the base, but that's the conversion is over the base, but that's the only thing that's positive there. Sushi is way down. The question was, could it hit $6? And I believe it can, yes. It has it's not showing a sign yet that it's going to stop doing what it's doing. Actually, if it does, it may just be a wick because it's came a long way already, and there's some support here. There's support at $6, so that's possible. You're at 670. That's not a huge difference, though, so that's like 10%. Until this thing gets to this cloud, it's still sideways, though. You see how low the cloud got. Look at that. It came so far down. And the cloud's getting real close to the candles here. So we may see a breach soon. Not yet, though. Not yet. It's not giving us a yes. It's a lot of no's on that one. Let's mark that off. Audio. This is Jeremy's baby. He originally found audio and made some good money off of audio. I believe it got him up into a really good bracket, and he was able to get some nodes, and I'm super stoked, man. Super stoked. Especially for Jeremy, man. Super stoked. He's a good dude. All right, so mixed emotions about audio here. We've broken into the cloud, but we're not out of the cloud yet. So this thing could range inside the cloud. We do have a green cloud at the end. All right, conversion is over the baseline. That's good. Our lag line's over the candles, but it's not over the cloud yet. All right, so we've got some more hints of reversal here. I like this. There's not much resistance down here. If we look at the 4 hour, I bet the 4 hours ago, yeah, the 4 hours all go. It's been all go. The 4 hours been a go for a long time. So the 4 hour would have told you to get in on, when was the first go here? So it would have been July 11th at 12 o'clock. Let's look at the daily. I'm sorry, June. I did weekly. What a dummy. July 11th. Okay. The 4 hour told you to get in back here. How much money would that have made you? My laptop's making noises over here. That would have made you about 25%. Nice. So if you started with the 4 hour and you moved over to the daily, you've been doing pretty well on audio, 25% as a matter of fact. See, that's how the cloud works. But no, we got a couple check marks on audio, but not all the way yet. Let's look at Mithril. I personally have money in Mithril. I have no problem telling anybody that. There's good percentage in Mithril, that's why. Similar situation here. Let me move this out of the way. All right, we're still under the cloud. You see how it went right into this pocket right here and failed. It hasn't broken through yet. We do have a blue over the red, which is conversion over the base. That's good. Our lag line has hit our candles on the bottom, which means a sign of reversal. That's good. Looks like it's trying to breach. That's good. Our enormous cloud has started to narrow up here. Not bad. But other than that, we don't have any signs of go yet. We only have one check mark, which is conversion over base, and that's it. So let's look at 4 hour just to have a look at there. 4 hours been a go for a while. Gosh, it's been a go since July 9th. Where's July 9th? Look at there. Right here to here. About 15 or 16% on Mithril if you started on the 4 hour and worked your way up. Beautiful. Beautiful. So myth is a no on the daily, but a yes on the 4 hour. One harmony. All right, let's move these fibs off because we're not doing fibs right now. All right, we had that same very large cloud that's narrowed up. Our lag line is hitting the candles and trying to break over. We have conversion over base. So we got one check mark. Same thing as Mithril. Nothing on the daily yet. How about the 4 hour? All right, so here's what I was talking about on strong daily. Excuse me. I want to put this side by side for a second. And give you guys an example of something here. So this is daily. And we're going to go, let's take that off. Let's remove all the drawings here. Let's put the cloud on. Smoke a cloud. Okay. See, it's baseline and lag lines. All these lines are different colors on the secondary chart. I don't do this very often. The two charts side by side. Typically, I just do one. I don't like doing fractals. So the daily, you see how the lag line is way back here and moving towards this? Well, look how this did on the 4 hour here. Similar situation. You had the lag line that was way back here and jogged sideways until it hit the candles. And then what happened? As soon as they hit the candles, it started fading down. Now this could happen on the daily on strong. Similar situation where you have even a similar looking price action, you know, and it's going to jog right, and then bam, when it happens right there, to the cloud. That one went right to the cloud, didn't it? Sure did. So this could happen on strong too. I just don't want to get everybody stuck in sideways stuff. I want you to be able to take profits and make good money. Pretty cool. All right, so there's one harmony. Strong we already did. All right, my alarm going off. Some quick questions here. Oh, dude, people who lose money get so salty, Z. So salty, dude. It's not my button to click. It's your button to click. I keep saying that all the time. But people keep wanting to give me shit like I tell you what to do. I don't tell anybody what to do. I hate being told what to do. I'm damn sure not going to tell anybody what to do, okay? So it's your money. It's your mouse. You click it or don't. Amplified out the party. Let's go. Amplification, dude. Keep being you, bro. Looking forward to the stream. I would join the Zoom, but I work the night shift. No sweat, bro. Danny, you ain't going to be working long, bro. I know you. You ain't going to be working long. Haters just say there's nothing they can't do. Fix those who don't want to fix themselves. Absolutely, Beverly. You just said it best. Where's the next support for Bitcoin? 30,000 is Sham. And at 30,000, if it doesn't hold 30,000, you got 27,000 and then 20 grand. Okay, so it could happen, but I don't really care. I'm not in Bitcoin, and I don't expect everything to follow Bitcoin forever. That's not the way I work. Yeah, and that would also be around 786, Mullet, at 640. That'd be just about a 786 retrace. What's up, Jeff Frady? All right, so let's do TVK. Drizzy brought this up to a bunch of the guys earlier and tried to tell them. All right, so back on the 4th of July, this was a buy on the 4 hour. 4th of July, which is here. How much would you be up now? 66% if you followed the cloud on the 4 hour and rode it to the daily. The daily has just now breached into the cloud. Look how narrow the cloud is right here. That's interesting. The lag line broke through the candles and is now over the candles. Nice. Hasn't got over the cloud yet. All right. You got the conversion over the base. That's good. So you have 1 check mark out of 4 on the daily. You have all 4 on the 4 hour. Now, warning. And what I told you earlier. You see this lag line is getting closer and closer to the candles. When that hits, you're going to see this price go down. Okay? That's the way the cloud works. So be ready. All right, what else? Oh, Gala. Old Gala. 4 hour is about to show you a buy. Look at that. The 4 hour price is over the cloud. The cloud is green. The lag line is heading toward the cloud. And your conversion is over the base. So Gala is flashing a pretty close buy on the 4 hour. What's the daily look like? You know, it's still inside the cloud. You got 1 of 4, just like the others. 1 of 4. But the 4 hour looks solid. Gala is so far down right now. It did so bad. It did so bad. Cost me so much money. Look at that thing. Oh. Let's do all charts, Gala. There we go. Goodness. Now, the good news is it's trying to get moving again, and I'm happy for it. Because these are my rewards we're talking about, and I need them to get up there and get going again because it was really bad there for a while. All right, Jiju. See if we can find this because Crypto Andrew brought it up. Dog coins. Oh my God, that looks awful. No, definitely not buying this. And I won't buy any dog coins for that matter. They're all a joke to me. SLP and Wing. Had another guy talk to me about those. It's the Ichimoku Cloud, Andrew. I got an instructional video on it, and the instructional videos also, if you go click on playlist on the channel, you can see the instructional videos. And there's a whole video just based on the cloud. I definitely wouldn't buy this Juju though. It looks awful. Might be the wrong chart, but I don't see another one. CRO. All right. Yeah, this is the crypto.com coin. Can I get this over here? Yeah, I can get it. It's just gonna be an OKX. I got on Tether. Yeah, right there. All right, daily you got 1 out of 4, 2 out of 4, 2 out of 4. You got a green cloud. Very nice. So I bet you the 4 hours ago. What you want to bet? Oh yeah, 4 hours been a go for a while. Daily is a early buy, but it's really your chance to take a risk on that one. Crypto.com coin is came down really hard here, and it needs to get settled out and start trying to make some headway here, because if not, it's going to get real bearish real quick. Don't quit on me now, ink pen. I have to go to Dex Tools. Okay. See if I can find Juju. I mean, even that's the same. Even if I do that, that's the same. Juju Shib. Oh, this is on Shib Swap. Oh Lord. Go ahead, brother. But I don't know, man. I don't fool around with this Shib Swap stuff. Okay, there's a daily. Is this the one you're referring to? That's way down. I mean, if you want to get an early buy and take a chance, I get it. But, man, I'm kind of done with dog shitters and stuff, dude. I'm kind of done with dog shitters. You know what I mean? I'm not big on those, dude. QKC, the original king shitter. Oh, boy. This is why we have a group. The coin that started it all. QKC, Quark Chain. All right, so see my arrows here. I expected this price to go up here. Hasn't done it yet. Narrow cloud, you got 1 of 4. You got the conversion over the base. The lag line is hitting the candle, so we've got signs of reversal. We've got a narrow cloud, but it's not green. So we got 1 out of 4. Look at the 4 hour. Even the 4 hour is not a buy. So the 4 hour looks just as bad on QKC. Still a no-go there. TNT, oh boy. One of the king shitters. It's not even on trading view anymore. Let's go. Pulled from exchanges. Exclusive people only. All right, now we had that big day where it just popped up there and went nuts. But I'm starting to feel like that's going to come back down because it's floating in between fibs. So I like 005 or 05 for TNT here, just based on the fact that it has no support except what it's got back here. So floating in between fibs like that is usually not the greatest idea. That's the weekly. There's the daily. Just jogging sideways underneath stuff. It's really odd looking chart. So I believe the liquidity is terrible on this one too. Terrible. Someday I'll slay that QKC demon. I've got a little bit of money in it too, so it's got a lot of good percent to the top, so that's why I've not got out of it. All right, SLP. Oh, I'm going back to QK Trading View. Smooth Love Potion. Yeah, saw this 4 hours ago. It was a go all the way back on July 2nd. How about the daily? The daily is a go. Look at that. You got four marks. What do we got? We got check there. We got check here. We got a check here on the price. And we got a check on the green cloud. Very nice. Whoever brought this up. Who brought this up? I forget. Whoever it was, good call. SLP has 4 check marks. Smooth Love Potion. We're a long way from price to lag line. It's a long way away. This could jog sideways again. You know, that's what I'm saying, but it's not a sell sign yet. You've got no sell signs. All buys at the moment. And Wing, oh, it was Isham, I think. Last one, and then we got to get off here. It is midnight. Wing is a no on the daily and on the 4 hour. Been a go for a while, since July 11th. Let's mark that on the chart and see what we could have made. You'd be up a few percent. Not too much. Not too much. All right, so it's midnight. We only do an hour these days instead of the big, humongous, long streams like we used to do. I missed them big, long streams, but man, it was just tough to do that much stuff. We got 40 people on. Thank y'all for showing up. I appreciate the shit out of everybody. Look, whoever didn't get their stuff answered, I promise we'll do it on the next stream. Just let me know what it was you wanted to look at, and we'll get to it. Anyone who hasn't went and done it, hey man, hit like. Also, if you'd like to join the Patreon, it's right there on the screen, right down there. Patreon.com/Carolina Keefe. That gets you access to the private group. Once you get in the private group, we talk about this nonstop, 24/7, 365 days a year. Always charts getting put up. Data out the ears. Okay? And that's how we make our informed decisions, is with data. So thank y'all. I appreciate the shit out of everybody showing up. Anybody who's new, please come back and spread the word a little bit. We can do cool things together. I want to move this community forward. I want everybody to make a little bit of money together. Thank y'all. I'll see y'all on the next stream. Y'all are badass, and I appreciate